Hello, my name is Ben Watson, and this is the project on inheritance for CS 1302. Um, so to begin, we're going to run some debug and go step by step and demonstrate inheritance here. We have circle class, which is an extension of geometric objects, it's superclass, and then circle tester here, which tests the whole thing. So let's go over here. I already have a breakpoint right here, but just to make sure we can put one right there, and then run it in debug. So the first step, it's about to go over this line here, which creates a circle object using the parameter 1 right there. And so it's going to jump over to circle constructor right here. But now it's over here, it checks and sees that extends geometric object here. So it's going to jump over to geometric objects and create a geometric objects and run through the initializer for this part here because it has to run the extension here. And then initialize the data values of geometric objects because circle is an extension of geometric objects. So it sets color to white, and then it goes and sets the date created to the current date by creating a new date object and assigning it to date created. And then it will return to the circle constructor, and it will set the radius to the radius we entered here, which was 1.0, like it says over here. And so do that, and then finish out there, and come back to this method here. So this next line is going to go system.out.print. It's going to, it sees this circle.toString, so it will go over and search for toString method, and notice that now we are actually in geometric objects.java, not in circle, because circle does not have a toString class or toString method yet. Right now it is commented out, and I'll uncomment it later, but for now I'll do this commented out part. So now it's back here, and it's going to create this string here and run through each line of this, and then go back here. It's going to return this string, and then this line now is going to print it out, and there it is, printed at the bottom right here. And so now that's printed out, it's going to go through this next method, jump over to circles get color method if I can find it. Again, circle doesn't have the get color method. It's not overridden in circle, and so it jumps to geometric objects because it's already checked circle and it's not there, so it jumps to geometric objects and returns the color value here, which will be white, and then it will print out the color is white, like it does down here. Now, so the next thing, the radius, it's going to jump over to circles get radius method. And this is actually in circle now because the get radius method is actually implemented in circle. So return the radius from this class and then print that out. Like it says down here, the radius is 1. And then the area is circle.getArea, so it'll jump over to circles here, still in circle, because circle has implemented this method. It's not in geometric object. So I'll calculate that out and return it, and then print that out down here, which is this area is pi essentially. The last one is the diameter is, and then get diameter, and it'll jump over to circles method here because the diameter is implemented. Get diameter method is implemented in circle class, so it will return the diameter value, and now it will print that out. And now that it's finished printing those things out, it will end the program, and that's our program. It's printed out all this stuff down here to the console. And so that's essentially how this program works. The last thing in this program was that it asked that I uncomment the string method in circle.java and see what happens now that I uncomment this part out. So now erase the comments here. And now we'll run this method again with this whole circle tester class. And so now if I run this in debug here, start here, it's going to go through the circle class again. It's going to go to the constructor, see that it extends, go to geometric objects, and run through the initialization of a geometric object. There, there. And then now that it's done with that, return back to the circles constructor, and now it's created the circle object and assigned it to our circle reference. The important part for this string thing here is this next line. where it will go to the circle.toString method. Now, last time when we called the toString method, it checked in circle and could not find a method because it was commented out and went straight to geometric object and found the toString method down here in the toString in geometric objects. But this time, instead, it's going to go over here to the next line of code here. You're going to see that it jumps over to, now we're in the circle class. And so now we'll do this circle was created on, and then the date created. It's going to run over to get create date created, which it will do. Turns the date created, and then comes back. We'll go over to get color, and then come back all in the same class here. It is filled in this class. Or no, down here. Yeah, is filled, and return the value of filled, and then get radius. And notice that it's staying in the circle class the entire time because it's implemented all these methods which return these values here. And so now it's got all that. It will return, finish up the string, and then it will return the string. And notice now that when it prints this out this next time, it creates it prints out everything about the string. It prints out that whole string there, which this circle was created on Thursday, February 13th, 2002, 30 seconds, Eastern Standard Time 2014, and then these are values. Color is white, fill is false, and radius is 1. And see, it's printed out all these things here. And that's the difference. The other ones go through the same thing. If you just race through these parts here, it'll do exactly the same because none of these call the toString method. And so at the end, all the extra output from that point on is the same. From this point here until the end of the program is just the same. It doesn't change by uncommenting the toString. But this part here is different because we uncommented the toString method on circle, and so it was able to find the toString method in circle instead of looking for it here, not finding it, and then jumping to geometric objects class. And that's what's called dynamic binding, which of course you know. So that's how this class works, and that's this program. It's going to finish out. I don't know what that is, but it's finished now, and that's that. So thank you for listening, and that's the program.